Sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And this one's incomplete. Garrett Selleck, the tight end, was the target. And now it's second down. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Sometimes those guys taken the 7th round, you can think, oh, maybe he's just happy to be in the league. I don't think that's the case here.
And you know those actor friends that we have? How do they start every script?
I don't have any actor friends.
What's my motivation, right? Well, this guy's motivation is you got picked in the 7th round, so no one expects you to make the team, let alone have an impact. And we know plenty of guys have done exactly that as 7th rounders.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Shane McClellan able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there. An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. To throw, Kaepernick. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right. The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for New England. 82 yards. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. On 2nd down, here's Keenum. And this is incomplete. Chris Moore was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal. Keenum now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 3 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And he knocks it through. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover, and wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah,
that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there, 64 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Dan Carpenter now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Vamos ya. Bien defendido. Vamos a poner esta defensa. A ver si conseguimos mantener la línea de 10. Pero lo veo complicado. Tengo que deshacer ahí. Muy bien. Vamos. Hijo de puta, me ha hecho el lío. Bien, bien. Defensa. 3-6, no está mal. Ya están corriendo. Quieren buscar el punto, el touchdown. Muy buena, la verdad. Tom Brady ahí dando el pase. Perfecto. 4-6. Estaba fuera. Ya me ha asustado. 57 segundos. Vamos a intentar hacer carreras todo el rato para no perder el balón. Y irnos al segundo tiempo con la diferencia que tenemos ahora mismo. Vamos a mantener el balón. Muy buena.
Now Colin Kaepernick in the offense heading
Lo
back out
jugamos
onto the
aquí.
field. He's played a pretty
Vamos a
clean
ver.
first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Vamos a ver
That's what
Kaepernick.
they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown
Well.
well. He's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of
Muy
that before this
buena,
game
sí,
finishes.
señor.
But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number
Estamos
2
haciendo
here in
buen
the second
partido con
quarter.
Kaepernick. Vamos a ver si
So
me da
in the
tiempo a
second
meter.
quarter, he's already up over
Vamos a
100
parar el
yards
tiempo. Un
receiving now.
segundo.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound
Ay,
effect
se
on
le
this
escapó el
game.
balón. Vale, pedimos tiempo muerto. Estamos en nuestra posesión. 21 segundos, no me interesa. Vamos a ver formación. Pase. Vamos a meter este.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick.
Perdimos el balón. Tercera y 10. Vamos a ver qué nos recomienda la propia máquina. Sí, me parece bien esta. Vamos a ver si damos el pase a Holoman, Smelter o a Felek. No sé a cuál voy a dar, pero vamos a intentar. Nada, la hemos cagado, pero rotundamente. Pero bueno, 10 segundos. Vamos a...
His career long is 60 yards, so he's got a big leg. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down the coast. Hey, Charles, can you give me water?
Bueno, parece que nos vamos al segundo tiempo ganando de 3 puntos. Qué patada más mala se me ha ido. Qué mal. Como el culo. Bueno, no está mal la esquina. Vamos a hacer una defensa fuerte. No la jugaremos. Pienso que va a hacer carrera. Efectivamente, me la ha liado. Oh, qué buena carrera se acaba de marcar. Patriot nunca sabe por dónde van a tirar. Siempre. Dice que están jugando con muchos que no son del propio equipo. No. Bueno, pues nada, nos remontan, nos hemos caído otra vez hasta arriba, empezamos otra vez hasta arriba. Son 3 puntitos, ahora con el punto que metan, con el pico que metan, son 4. Vamos a intentar dar la vuelta al partido, todavía queda mucho tiempo. Quebramos muy bien, sí señor. Este corredor, la verdad es que es bastante bueno, ha salido de la cantera y no me esperaba menos. Pues nada, vamos a ver, hacemos con Kaepernick. No. Han hecho una buena defensa, menos mal que mantengo la posición, no bajo una yarda. Tampoco he subido, que es lo que quería, pero bueno, por lo menos tampoco he retrasado. Vamos a ver si conseguimos meterla bien. Bien, estoy dentro, perfecto. Bien. Vamos a hacer una carrerita con Davis. Bastante bien. Vamos a ver, Davis, ¿qué nos haces? Muy bien. Buena carrera, Davis. Sí, vamos a cambiarle. Vamos a probar suerte otra vez con Davis, que parece que ha ido bastante bien. No, ahí me han tapado bien. Me han dejado el agujero bien tapadito. Si os dais cuenta, la defensa intenta, pero me han cerrado, pero bien. Pero muy bien, la verdad. Vamos a ver. Mis opciones básicas son Smelter. Vamos a ver, Smelter, métete dentro. No, intersección. Tenía que haber jugado. Qué gran cagada. Hay que recuperar el balón cuanto antes. Bien, bien, bien. Nuevamente con buena defensa. 3 yardas menos para ellos. Defensa en zona. Se ponen las cosas un poco tensas. Joder. No me gusta nada esto. Los Patriots siempre son muy buenos, siempre, no hay que desestimarlos. Un partido un poquito muy competitivo.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with the lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half situations that you're worried about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with the lead, stay in bounds. Make them harder to try and catch you. Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Tienen que patear. Bien, sack. Vamos ya, sack. No le hemos dado tiempo a pensar. Desde la 23. Sí, señor, así me gusta. Recuperamos balón, bien defendido.
They were trying to set up that screen, try to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything.
Bueno, tampoco hemos podido hacer mucho más. Vamos a enseñar antes de que acabe el tercer cuarto. Estamos bastante lejos, allá a la 30. Todo fue pasar en el campo. A Holoman, yo creo que Holoman. Vale, bien. Holoman, lo dicho. Pedimos tiempo muerto.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at the spin. And down inside.
Muy buen quiebro, sí señor. Oh, se la hemos jugado. Dejamos que pase el tiempo y ya no nos interesa el time-up, solo era para hacer la jugada. Van a quedar 2 minutos. Cuarto tiempo ya, final, tenemos que jugárnosla toda. Gastar los 2 tiempos muertos si hace falta. Holoman está muy bien situado y yo creo que es una buena opción. Madre mía. Madre mía.
And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on third down. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those.
Bueno, tenemos que jugar con Kaepernick, que se pase hacia atrás, no me gustaba nada. Vamos a dejar que pase el tiempo. 5 minutos 28. Tenemos tiempo para asegurarnos un touchdown.
Kaepernick now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Joder, un puto sack, tío. Lo que no quería.
Leading the surge there, he drops him for a loss of 6. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles.
Vamos a ver.
What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Kaepernick, he'll rifle this. This is caught inside the 15. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
Falta de quién? Offense?
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down
Hijo de
situation.
puta el árbitro, tío.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. It's caught inside the 25.
Bien, menos mal.
Gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They go play action here on first down. And he fires one incomplete. The target that time was Kevin Taylor. And it's second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
His throw incomplete.
Otra vez, tío. Falta, hombre. Bueno, falta defensa, bien.
And you as a former defender should know that the referees are watching this closely, defensive holding.
They watch it awfully closely. I sure wish they'd let it be 5.5 yards like they do for the offensive guys. But in this case, they were strict with the rule.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
He's got time.
Ah, quería hacérmela con Kaepernick.
Now third down. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Here's Davis now. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks
no, la tenemos que jugar, sí, no podemos patear.
A complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Joder, tío, no me jodas.
Boy, it looked like
Cagada.
he had it and dropped it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So obviously that one really hurts not to be able to convert, but this one's not over yet, Charles. Look at the clock, and then also 2 timeouts still left for him.
And if I'm coaching the defense, I think I'm going all out. And what I mean by that is nothing but pressure packages going at them. I'm going to force them on offense to kind of gamble a little bit because I will leave openings, all right? You can sting me, but how often will they want to do that? They're going to want to run the ball and bleed the clock. I'm going after them, hoping to make a big play.
And in a sense, 3 timeouts with that 2-minute warning looming.
A great note right there because it was the 2 timeouts. They get a 3rd one back. They still have a chance.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Here's Colton Schmidt now. And you want? And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Colton Schmidt now.
Tenemos 40 segundos para meter un touchdown. Ay, Dios.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20.
Bien, aquí esa línea de fuera para
no
estar
19-yard return. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense getting their last minute instructions before they take over here. 1 possession gain. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's Kelvin Taylor. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw. And he's got his man on the comebacker.
Vamos, vamos. No me da tiempo, no me da tiempo ni de coña. He perdido el partido por 4 puntos. No me da tiempo. Ah. Bueno, pues nada. ¿Qué se lo va a hacer? Hasta la próxima.